All right, everybody. Welcome back to what was formerly known as Tar Heel Illustrated, now in a bit of a transition period known as THI is what we're rolling with, at least for now. I'm Jacob Turner. He's Andrew Jones and AJ. We're here to talk a little bit of Carolina football, in particular, the interest and the excitement, I think, about Carolina football, not only being higher than it was this time last year, but I also think, this is coming out on July 7th. As we get closer to the season now, is just continuing to increase and increase.
Still feels weird to say the Bill Belichick era in North Carolina has begun. And I don't know if that's ever going to be normal, but this is where we're at. North Carolina goes through a transition. They move on from Mac Brown, and now it's the Belichick era. And we're going to see what this looks like. There already have been a number of changes on Belichick's side and also on North Carolina's side. So we're going to do as best we can to do a deep dive of the North Carolina Tar Heels and see what we should expect from a team that looks drastically different than it did last year.
Welcome to ItskeetGaming, home of high IQ, off-meta domination, where coach mode ain't a gimmick, it's gospel. I'm the EA Monster, and today we introduce the brand. A new dynasty is being built with the North Carolina Tar Heels. This ain't just road to glory or a season sim. Nah, this is a movement built on execution, culture, and calculated violence. And it starts right here with Belichick's 12 on offense and the Ironclad X on defense. We ain't just calling plays. We're setting a standard. This is the brand, a 12 personnel, game control, chain-moving offense molded from the DNA of Bill Belichick's Erhardt-Perkins system. We're talking tight formations, balanced looks, intelligent audibles. Every play call's got purpose. No fluff. No gimmicks. Defensively, we're running that Ironclad X, a match-heavy, hybrid 4-2-5 built for war. Inspired by Saban, Belichick, and the dark art of matchup zone. Corners that think like safeties. Safeties that hit like linebackers. And linebackers? Dogs. Why the Tar Heels? Because North Carolina's got roots. Legacy. And more importantly, opportunity. We're not stepping into a dynasty. We're building one. No handouts, no blue blood bias. This is Chapel Hill redefined, where we flip the narrative and show the nation what execution over excitement really looks like. Let me be clear, we ain't relying on superstars. We're running a system. Every offensive series is scripted. Every defensive call is situational. Clock management, field position, and situational awareness are the real MVPs. Our Belichick 12 system runs through TE-heavy looks, motion to identify coverages, and calculated shots. You'll see I-form pro, single back bunch, and shotgun wing trips WK. We don't spam. We execute. Ironclad X? You'll see cover 4 palms versus trips, cover 4 quarters versus 2x2, and creative pressure looks when you think we're sitting in zone. You can't scout it, because it adjusts with you. Game 1 is bigger than football. It's a tone setter. We're looking at 60 to 70 plays a game, 33+ minutes of possession, and 24+ points on defense and special teams over the next 3 games. We ain't chasing box scores, we're chasing dominance. And yeah, it's coach mode. Because real coaches don't mash buttons, they outthink the opponent. Let me introduce you to some monsters. QB1, efficient, calm, system first, stats last. Think Matt Castle in 07. TE1 and TE2, they don't just catch. They block the edge, seal the alley, and flex into mismatches. MLB, our green dot. A hybrid thumper with IQ. He makes the ironclad breathe. Free safety, range, and vision. He's the last line and the first to recognize. Every player on this roster will fit the mold. Smart, tough, dependable. Over the next 3, maybe 4 episodes, we're documenting every adjustment, every install, and every challenge. Expect breakdowns, halftime adjustments, game plan tweaks, and post-game reflections. You'll learn why we do what we do. We're not here for flash. We're here to win the right way. And along the way, you'll see what it takes to build a program that stands the test of time. This is the brand. Brought to you by ItskeetGaming, aka the EA Monster. If you're looking for sliders, gimmicks, or broken plays, you in the wrong hood. But if you want growth, football, and grown man coaching, welcome home. Hit that like, drop a comment with your favorite UNC player of all time, and don't forget to subscribe for every chapter of this journey. The system's live, and we're just getting started.
Welcome back to HQ Spotlight. We're going to the college ranks. Bill Belichick said back during spring training that success in 2025 for UNC looks like, quote, taking advantage of every opportunity and making the most of it. Well, UNC's been taking advantage of the offseason by boosting their roster a bit, earning the 29th best signing class according to our partners at 24/7 Sports. That class most notably headlined by the quarterback transfer in Gio Lopez, as the Tar Heels hope to set the tone of the season early, starting week 1 against TCU.
Young fan, play the beat.